If 100 chimpanzees randomly clicked buy or sell on a trading platform, half would win and half would lose. Yet according to broker stats, 70% of traders lose each month, which means human traders are either a special kind of stupid to perform worse than monkeys, or there's a conspiracy forcing you into failure. Welcome back, everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain the very unpleasant truth behind why traders fail and the very specific thing that you need to do if you want to succeed. First off, these are the hard stats as proof. All regulated brokers by law have to publish the percentage of traders on their platform who lose each month. The average is 70%. But a 15-year study was carried out following 300,000 traders, and that revealed that in the long run, 98% are losers. A 98% failure rate makes trading the most difficult job in the world. You've got a better chance of being accepted to NASA's astronaut program than you have of making a living from trading. And yet, thousands of social media influencers are constantly telling you that trading is easy, but if you just buy their course or follow their signals, you will get rich. The truth is, more people make money teaching trading than trading. Selling courses is how these internet traders really make their money. But there's something even worse behind that massive scam. Those trading influencers have in a way been scammed themselves. A lot of them probably believe what they teach is true, because the useless information they teach was taught to them by people legitimately regarded as experts, people that we in society respect. This whole shit show starts right at the top with the economists. Those are the people at the top of the pyramid who spread the misinformation in the first place that everyone else simply copies and repeats. You see, trading has got nothing whatsoever to do with systems, market knowledge, charts, patterns, rules, mathematics, economics, fundamental or technical analysis, news, or any type of research. Let me give you a very striking example of this. Myron Scholes is a Nobel Prize-winning economist. He is one half of the very famous Black-Scholes model used to price derivatives. He's widely regarded as a genius, and arguably, there is no one on the planet who knows more about financial markets and how they function than him. In 1994, he set up Long-Term Capital Management, one of the biggest hedge funds in history. Everyone who was anyone invested in him because he was the genius who had decoded markets. In 1998, his fund blew up and lost everything. He not only blew up his fund, he nearly took out the entire world economy. He was that bad. The US government had to intervene to prevent a worldwide collapse. This genius market expert didn't have a clue how to trade. I recommend you read the book When Genius Failed if you want to see exactly what a clown performance it was. Myron Scholes knew more about the markets than anyone else, and he had the resources and technology to exploit every edge and market inefficiency that he wanted to. But he had no idea how to trade, and neither did any of the economists or mathematicians or analysts or market experts or computer scientists he employed, because trading is nothing to do with financial markets. Trading is an entirely mental endeavor. How you think and make decisions is all that matters. Psychology. Did you hear that? That was the sound of losing traders clicking off this video because they don't want to hear the truth. Psychology is boring. Actually, it's worse than that. It's hard work, and they are trying to get rich quick without any effort. Someone on TikTok told them that was possible. The truth is, if you want to succeed at trading, you need to work on yourself, not your system, not your market knowledge. If market knowledge mattered, economists and college professors would be the billionaires. Instead, they earn a low salary teaching people theory that has no practical application or benefit for real trading. If you want to know what a real trader looks like, think of poker players. Poker is the closest thing there is to seeing what it takes to be a trader. Professional world champion poker players obviously know the basics about cards, odds, money management, etc. But they're all experts in human nature, and that's why they win again and again and again. Real traders have the same qualities. You need to be an expert on human nature so you can manipulate it and exploit it. Let me give you a quick example of this to show you why it matters. Your favorite sports team always plays it safe when they're winning. When they're ahead, they don't take risks and potentially throw away their lead. But when they're losing, they do take risks. They were already behind, so they may as well take a chance to make a comeback. Your ancestors did the same thing. There is no point risking injury or death trying to hunt a woolly mammoth when you already had an abundance of food. But if you were starving to death, you'd take our tinder because there's nothing to lose. That is human nature. It's hardwired into our behavior. We avoid risks when we're winning, and we take more risks when we're losing. It is literally a survival mechanism and one of the most powerful that we have. In trading, you must do the opposite. You need to push your luck and take more risks to maximize your profits when you're winning. But when you're losing, you need to step out, walk away, play it safe. Now, I want you to think about your own trading and be honest. What do you do when you're in a profitable trade? Have you ever closed it early to bank that profit? Probably yes, and that's playing it safe. Have you ever trailed the stop up tightly to lock in the profit and prevent giving too much back? Probably yes, and again, you're playing it safe. And now look at your losing trades. Have you ever widened the stop to give it more room to breathe in the hope that the market will turn around and come back into profit? Have you ever increased your position size after a loss to try and win that loss back more quickly? Have you ever averaged down and added more positions as the price goes against you so that it doesn't need to come back so far to break even? Probably yes to all of the above, and that is increasing your risks. You're behaving exactly how you're supposed to in normal life. You're obeying your natural survival instincts. But in trading, it hurts your results, and it's the reason you will always lose. As a trader, you've got to do the opposite of how humans are wired. You've got to go against every natural instinct you have. To be able to do that, first of all, you need to recognize your behavior and understand what is happening and why. And then, when you recognize how you're acting, you need to override your natural instincts and do the opposite. And that is not easy unless you know the techniques. I will never sell a trading course because no one has ever learned to trade from a course. I can teach you everything you need to know about the markets. I can teach you all the rules of a profitable system. But none of it will help you unless you learn to trade. And trading isn't about markets or systems. It's about you. Systems don't make money. Traders make money. And traders are masters of human behavior and decision making. The awful secret in trading, the reason 98% of people fail, is because they are learning completely useless information. If you think any kind of analysis will help make you a trader, you're wrong. If you think any kind of system is going to make you a trader, you're wrong. You could learn all the rules and strategies in poker from a book, but you'll never be a good poker player until you master human psychology. Trading is the same. You can learn all there is to learn about the theory, but until you become an expert in your own psychology, you will never succeed. To succeed, stop looking at charts and start learning to think and make more effective decisions. It's all about what's in you, not what's out there. I hope you find this interesting and helpful, guys. If you have, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the like button, comment, and share the video if you want to be especially nice and help me get this content out to more people. With your support, I'll keep uploading information like this. Click through to watch one of the other videos on the screen now, or check out the links in the description, or sign up to my newsletter from my website. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.